everyone, Paul ISM. Welcome to another inbox review. Now, I showed this on yesterday's daily show. It's the Hong Kong Models 32 scale Dornier 335 B2. This is the destroyer version of this aircraft. It's equipped with two 20mm cannons in the nose and two MK103 30mm cannons in the wings, and it just looks as mean as hell. It's a very, very cool kit. Something I've looked at for a while. I did get put up by 32 scale for quite some time. I did have quite a few kits, sold them, but one recently. It just rejuvenated my love for them, and I've added quite a few to the collection. In fact, they're all there. Sold a few other kits and bits and bobs and added a load more to the collection. So these kits are highly regarded as being very, very good. I saw a few people building them, thought, fancy building one of those myself. Found one cheap and bought it. So we're going to do an inbox review, and hopefully later on at some point we'll come back and build the thing as well. One thing I will say is it's huge. It's absolutely massive. One of the most powerful, well, I think it was the most powerful piston aircraft of the Second World War. Did like 470 plus miles per hour, powered by the two Daimler-Benz V12 engines. Two of them both producing 1700 horsepower each. Very, very formidable. And with those massive cannons, just the 20mm alone, them like the 30s, absolutely devastating aircraft. Very, very cool. So we're going to head over to the bench. I'm just going to spin around and we're going to have a look at the kit. Right, okay, as you can see by the box, it's a good sized box. My hands were scale and I've got big hands. Very impressive box art, showing the destroyer variant, which this is. Very, very cool. Absolutely amazing looking aircraft. Very, very unique, shall we say. So, normal sturdy box from HK Models. On the side we've got some CAD drawings, as you can see. A little bit of information about it. Model is age 14 and up, requires cement and paint to complete, not included. Features fine recessed panel lines, tens and thousands of accurate position rivets, landing gear completed in the raised or lower position, positionable flaps, and separately moulded ailerons. So there you go, made in China. I think it's a 2014 kit. We can find a date on it. We'll have a little look. On the other side, I've got a little bit of information, so I'll pick it up and put it on the camera. You can read in a sec. In fact, will it fit in? Oh, it does. Just there you go. So you can have a little read of that. Give me a shout when you're done. Only joking. We've got different variants which are also available from HK Models. You've got the fighter bomber at the top. So I believe that can carry up to, I think it was £1,000 worth of ordnance bombs. So the two 20mm cannons in the nose. You then got the destroyer, which is this version with the 30mm cannons in the wings. We've got a 2C trainer, very, very unique looking. Very, very cool. I do like that one. The unique stuff is really catching my eye. And the knife fighter, which is a very, very cool one as well. I do like that little bubble top at the back. Very, very cool. So yeah, a couple of nice variants there from HK Models. We take the box off. I have had a look several times yesterday. I was in this box rooting around because I was like, wow, absolutely amazed how good it is. Like I said, there are reviews of this out there. This isn't the first by any means, but I do plan to build this at some point. So hopefully you'll see it on the channel later on down the line, and we'll get it built. I'm not going to rush through the box, but we're not going to look at every single part. But we're still going to enjoy looking at the kit. So the instructions, which is on a huge instruction sheet. It's like a newspaper. We'll get to those later. Got the decals, Cartograph decals again. Sprues. Let's have a little start. Right. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 sprues, nice set of nose weights, and some photo extra. 14 sprues, not a huge amount, but a couple of absolutely monstrously big ones in there. So you're going to hear some rustling. I do apologise. What I'm also going to do, something I don't normally do, is put every sprue back in its bag. Otherwise I'm left at the end with a giant mass of sprues. Got no idea what is what, and I'm left thinking which goes in where. So we have, look at leading edge struts, the cannon openings, the seat, cowlings for the engine at the front, Look like removable covers, various other parts, all very nicely done in a light grey styrene. So this sprue doesn't even fit in shot. It's nearly 20 inches long, the sprue, absolutely huge. Part wise, so look at the cowl. There's a few marks here and there on the kit. Now I did buy this pre-owned. If you've not heard of King Kit in the UK, have a look. King Kit. They specialise in buying people's stashes and selling them on at a reduced rate. So this kit normally RRPs are £150. I got this for £109 from King Kit pre-owned. There's one bag so a slight rip in it. Everything else looks perfect. It looks brand new. The box is in near new condition, so nothing wrong with the kit at all. I use King Kit quite a lot, so nothing to worry about using them. We come into the closer cam. Have a little look. I'm going to bring this in. Oh, not out. Bring it a tad more, and I'm going to grab my little grey mat because it's a better background for the close-ups. So, if you look there, you've got very, very nice riveting detail. There's some really nice detail there. Very nice on both those cowlings. We've got some around the edge of this as well. All very nice. We've got some nice... Yeah, there's a few marks on there. It looks like just marbling in the plastic. It's nothing to be concerned about at all. Smaller parts, so we've got the cannon. I don't even know what they are, to be honest. They look like parts of the cannons to me. All little parts, nicely crispy done. Through to the seat. Again with the fold down armrests. Now I spoke to Jim from Scale Model Critique Group, and he's built this aircraft. He recommended some belts, and that was about it really. I have added a few parts. I bought the masking set, I bought the pitot tubes, the wheels, weighted wheels, and a few other bits. I can't remember now. Not a lot, but just a few bits to add to it. You've got pitot tubes there. It looks like it could be the cannon barrels actually for the nose, and what look like leading edge struts, and where the cannons meet the wings. Beautiful parts. There's no flash. There's no marks to the plastic. There's a few ejector pin marks underneath places like on there. You can see them underneath. So they're going to need just a little bit of attention. Quick wipe over with a UMP sanding sponge. Job done. Other than that though, not a problem at all. Flawless plastic on that. Like I said, a little bit of marbling here and there to the plastic, but that's not going to detract from the build at all. I do apologise for the rustling. These are very, very noisy bag, but they're the beautiful resealable bags that I love. Got another cowling with some nicely recessed panel line work and rivets. Very, very fine rivets. Some real nice fine work, and there's a huge sprue for one part. Massive. So there's one, and we have here the leading edges for those huge 30mm cannons. If we have a look on the bigger camera, you can see it looks to be the fuel tank, wheels. The 30mm cannons have got to be the 30mm. They're huge. Instrument panel, the muzzle brakes for the cannons. Now, as a Profile modeler does a cannon set for this, but it's £24. It's expensive, but it comes with a much nicer muzzle brake. But to be fair, you could drill that out. We'll come and have a close look in a sec. You could drill that out, no problem at all, with a little bit of work. But things like the wheels, I much prefer resin wheels. Just so much easier to work with. Landing gear struts, very, very nice, very, very beefy part as well on the real aircraft, absolutely huge. So we're coming close and have a look. Like I say, there's the cannons, the top, the wheels. I'm taking it as two sprues with wheels on. I haven't seen the other one, but we'll find it in a minute. I'm guessing that's a fuel tank. Looks like the cowling for the nose for the 20mm. Then we've got the cowlings for the wings for the 30mm, which are just huge. Absolutely huge. You would not want to be on the receiving end of those things. I believe they fired high explosive and incendiary rounds. And I've seen there's actually footage on YouTube of one of these things shooting a Spitfire wing, and it just annihilates it in one shot. It's just gone. There's the instrument panel. Very nice. There's the muzzles for the 30mm, so they need drilling out to make them look a bit better. Landing gear strut, like I say, very, very beefy part. It looks a bit of wheel centre, 30mm cannons on the back, and the back instrument panel. So again, very, very nice. We have wings. Now this thing is I haven't got the box, but it's about 480mm long, and it's near enough the same wingspan. It's about 430mm wingspan. So it is a fairly large kit, as you can see by the wings. Now again, it's another huge sprue. It's another, where is it, 19 inches, huge sprue. So we've got the main parts of the wings. These are the side covers for the rear engine, I think. We've got the wings, which are just stunning, absolutely beautiful. Ailerons, are they ailerons? No, they're, I don't know, can't tell what they are, to be honest. And again, upper and lower surfaces to the wings, absolutely stunning. We'll come in close and have a look at one of those. There you go. Excuse the rustling bag, I do have bags everywhere. So we come in close, so like I say, there's the engine covers for the side. Very nice. We've got lower wing surface. Beautiful. The reset panel lines are absolutely stunning. Very nice. And then upper wing surfaces. Again, beautiful. There are, like it says on the box, thousands of rivets on this thing. This thing is going to look absolutely stunning. If it turns out even half like Jim's did, I'll be very happy. Jim did a stunning job on his. He did it a captured US scheme, which there is footage on YouTube of. So very cool. So again, very nice, huge sprue. And I mean, that thing, if you look at the side view, it is massive. So this is not a small kit by any means, but that doesn't bother me at the minute. I'm building that 48 scale SU-24, and that's probably going to be near enough as big as this thing in 48 scale. So another sprue, we've got wheels again. It must have been the nose wheel. That was the one. So on here we have, let's have a look, go that way. We got wheels, wheel centers, we've got struts, tyres, more landing gear struts, the ladder to gain access to the rear engine, loads of struts, loads of angle parts, and again, very nicely done. I can't see any real problems on there at all. All very nice, some nice surface detail. The antenna there as well. So we'll just go through the parts as we go through. Nice bit of detail there, like nice little washing. The wheels, the centers don't look too bad at all. Some struts, tyres, there's the antenna, so on and so forth. Landing gear struts, huge landing gear struts. Now there are metal, white metal struts available. These are a seam down the side, just there, but a quick run over a sander or a knife and it's gone. And they look just as good as the metal parts, so definitely not going to replace those. Very crispy done. There's the ladder to gain access to the rear engine. Ooh, terrible noise. And again, very nice, crisply moulded parts. It's even got what looks to be built-in welding detail. I assume it is. It's not flash, but no, it looks good. Very nice. Very cool. Another humongous sprue. They certainly are not mucking around with this thing. Like I said, I do apologise about the bags. They are very crinkly. Very noisy. I know a lot of people have said take them out of the bags before, but I think it's kind of good for you guys to see them open. At least you know it's a new kit. I'm not reviewing an old manky kit that's been knocking around the stash for years. So yeah, we've got the floor to the cockpit, and I'm assuming engine bays. Yeah, we've got the back one there as well. We'll just have a quick overview. It's another 20-inch sprue. It's massive. We've got bulkheads. We've got the cockpit, which very nice surface detail. Jim was right. It doesn't really need anything added to that at all. Bulkheads with some beautiful wiring detail in there. Absolutely stunning. Propellers, which are just ginormous. Absolutely huge. Air scoops, nose, hose detail. I'm assuming that they're extinguishers. Don't know, they might be. We'll come and have a close look in a second. Assuming that's the base for the seat, and the cockpit floor and engine bay. Absolutely stunning. So we'll come around and have another look slowly. And I've seen this, you can assemble all the engine, fuel tank, cockpits, all before they go in the aircraft. It looks very impressive. So there we go, small parts. Looks to be a nose. Bulkheads, like I say, with this built-in wiring detail here, very nice. Really is going to look good. Same with these ones. Really nice. It's a bit of a bugger to paint. So much to the point I'd rather add them myself, the wiring, but it still looks good. Nice detail. It's going to hold the wash nice. Cockpit tub itself, like I say, very, very nice detail in there. Very, very cool. Right the way through. We missed that bit out, but there we go. There's another part of the centre section for the engines and cockpit. There's the other one. Really, really nice. All the way through. Blah, 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 blah. Intakes, props, huge, huge, huge props. I mean, size of my hands to that, absolutely enormous. Two of those, obviously, 'cause it's a push-pull. There's the well, I suppose it's a prop shaft, isn't it? Literally, for the rear propeller. Huge thing, runs through several bulkheads. Hook on at the back, and again, beautifully moulded. The cockpit's very, very nice. That's going to show detail really good. A few more sprues left. This is the main fuselage. Just called me Russell today. Russell at ISM. Yeah, just like Great Wall hobby bags. They're great because you can reseal them, put them back in. So we have vertical stabilizers, tails, horizontal stabilizers. I have no idea. This thing's too weird to pick out what it is. Ailerons or flaps, one or the other. Very, very nice parts, and the main part of the fuselage. So there you go. It's a good old size. We can grab a ruler. It's a good question if I can. I did have one. Where's it gone? My ruler's vanished. I was going to put my ruler next to it so you can see the size. My ruler's vanished. Oh, it's here. I had it before. So it's a 6-inch ruler, so 15 centimetres. So as you can see, yeah, it's a fair old size bird for sure. Definitely is, but beautiful. And the surface detail is absolutely amazing. We'll come straight in, have a look at the surface detail, because it is stunning. Very nice. Various components, and then the fuselage itself. Really, really nice. Some of the most crispest moulding I've ever seen, I think. Really nice, shadow it out. So there's the horizontal vertical stabilizers with the rudder. Is it a twin rudder? Don't know actually. We'll have to have a look. What machinery are the horizontal stabilizers, elevators? There's a lot of parts and a lot of strange parts to this thing. But again, beautiful to the side of the fuselage. Absolutely stunning. Very, very nice. Now we've got the engines and exhausts. Did I order the exhausts? Aftermarket? I can't remember now. This was for an order of hand into that an hour ago. And I forget. So we've got identical sprues. We do. So two of these, one can get out of the way for now, and we're left with this one. We'll come straight into the close-up cam. So we've got engine components. So we've got hoses, pipes, I'm assuming that's a turbo or supercharger. Components, we've got one of the Daimler-Benz V12s. Very, very nicely detailed, even out the box. Add some wiring and whatnot to that, it's going to look absolutely stunning. Other various components, more exhaust. They do have well detail on them, which is very good. And they're kind of semi-hollowed out at the end. Give them a little bit of a go over with I don't know what you get in there, to be honest. That's a tough one. Knife or a drill, but very nice. The engines are beautiful. Little mini kits in themselves. It's very, very cool, very crisp. Again, I don't think I've seen one single piece of flash on this. I haven't seen any mismolds, no problems at all top quality. Very, very good. This is the second to last plastic sprue. I can stop rustling bags around there. Damn it, rustle. So we got the fuselage centre spine for the top, which again, really nice. Very nice detail, rivets and the access panels. Very pretty. So there's no centre line to deal with on the top of the fuselage, just a fuel tank. I was wrong, the other one wasn't a fuel tank. I assume this is a fuel tank. I have no idea what the other thing was, but again, beautiful detail. It's going to look very pretty painted up and weathered. So again, beautiful. Then we have other engine braces. Looks like more parts of the cannons, more parts of the props, hoses, pipes, exhausts, other parts of the cannons there, I'm assuming. So on and so forth. Another nice sprue. Very, very cool. And a landing gear bay doors, which are ginormous. Even these things alone are like 5.5 centimeters, just over 2 inches. Absolutely huge. And again, got all that nice, finely detailed riveting along the edge. Very, very nice. Yeah, real nice attention to detail of the kit. It's beautiful. Last plastic sprue, and then the clear parts. So it gives you two options for the wingtips. You've got the short or the long. I think we'll be going for the long. Slide molded, so you've got no filling to do. Literally just pop them on, glue them in place. That's a very nice touch. We will more than likely go with the extended. I think I prefer the look, and just look at all that riveting detail on there. Stunning. Really is beautiful. Beautifully slide molded. Top and bottom. Pitot tubes, another pitot tube on the other one as well. We've got the aftermarket ones to go with this, but even the kit ones look good. Not too bad at all. Very nice. That riveting detail is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. So again, top marks there. And the last plastic sprue, which we do have a part loose, unfortunately. So we can get them out gently. Hopefully it's not damaged at all. And it's not. Perfect. So we've got the main canopy, which I'm not going to take the plastic cover off the top. It does have the windows, side windows removed. They are there, so you can have them in an open position, I assume. But the clarity looks good. We'll look at the other one for clarity. Riveting detail at the side again. All very nicely done. Very nice bubbles in these side windows. Got land light cover for the wings. I assume they're navigation lights. I don't really know. But again, clear parts, very nice. Let's have a look at the clarity of this one. The part that's come off. So optical clarity is really good. It's not perfect, but it is a plastic part, so it's going to struggle to be perfect. It's very good. There's no real magnification, there's no distortion in there. So again, they're going to be very good. I've got the masking set for these, to be honest. You don't even need a masking set, it's that well pronounced. I don't think I have any problems masking that the old way, but I like to challenge the old masking sets because they don't always fit. So they can be fun. No, I'm really joking. I've never really had a problem with them, to be honest. I've always found them to be pretty well fitting, but I know a lot of people have had trouble. Now, we've got those weights. The two of them in there, they're a hefty set of weights. I've no idea what weight they are, but when we were watching the aircraft last night, it just looked, it'd be a massive tail sitter about those. So again, a nice touch. They are very, very heavy. We've got PE. I'm a little bit disappointed about the PE. I'd have rather they splurged and bought some, put some HGW belts in there, which is what I bought for it on recommendation. But if you don't mind working with PE, get those in an anneal under a flame, shape them, paint them up. They're not too bad. And what looks to be that intake scoop mesh there as well. So yeah, a little bit disappointed about that. I would have preferred, I mean, Special could put HGW belts in. Why couldn't the HK models? But that's by the by. So we've got decals and instructions. We'll go through that quite quick. Actually, I thought it was going to be there for ages with that. So cartograph decals, which is always a good selling point. There's a few different schemes in here, including the French, I think French version as well. So we've got a bit of damage to the decal, which is a real shame. That's been done in the box on that queue. So wherever one's got that marking, we're not doing that one. But that's not the end of the world. Balkan cross, got a bit of a mark in the back as well. It's been hit with some plastic, but not the end of the world. Did I buy? No, I didn't buy Luftwaffe spray on markings. But again, decals, cartograph, top quality, all in register. Real nice colour. Can't fault them all. A little bit of damage which has been caused by me or the previous owner. It's no real problems. Not a lot of stencils. You got the instrument panel dials there. Now Yahoo are bringing out a panel for this. It's due out soon, so I will be getting it. I love those things. Decals are not going to give you a problem. Swastikas are in halves to get past country laws. Again, if you've got a problem with that, just go buy some aftermarket ones. You can get a big sheet of them for pennies. Well, not pennies, a couple of quid, a couple of pounds. And again, decals look great. Shouldn't be any problem at all. And the cartographs are normally always never cause you any heartache. It's all getting these back in these sticky bags. Might do that. I want to put them in now because I ain't leaving them out. Oh, okay, we will leave them out. They can go up there for now. Got a huge pile of plastic over here. Instructions. Now, like I said, the instructions, they are literally like a newspaper. They are huge. So, I'm going to try and get my white balance back on this camera because it's gone skew-if. Okay, so we've got a bit of information about the aircraft. I'm going to let you read each bit. Don't know if that's the same information that was on the side of the box. So you got that there as well. Got that. That. And that. So if you want to read it, pause it. You can read each section yourself because I'm not reading it all out. You've got all the legends there, what the various bits and bobs mean. And that's it. Cautions, open flames, guns, paints, yada yada yada. So we open it up, we've got the normal sprue layouts, as you can see there. We've got the colour guides, so suggested paint location, so it'll be a top camouflage, low surface, cockpit, gun, etc, etc. We've got the colour description and the RLM colour as and where needed. We've got Tamiya with mixtures, Eye of Bat, Wing of Bat, Eye of Newt, and the guns in what look to be, they are Sabi Accurus, I think, H44422 RLM82. Yep, so Mr. Hobby Accurus, that's great. On to first look, so ejector seat. I didn't notice an ejector seat. Wow, okay, it's pretty cool. So you've got a seat assembly, basic cockpit assembly, landing gear bay. Very cool. The instructions are very, very clear. They're not too busy at all. Absolutely huge book. It is really, really nice book. Semi-matte paper, nice quality paper as well. Like I say, all clearly laid out. So you got all the cockpit, fuel tanks, rear engine assembly, so on and so forth. You can see how well detailed these engines actually are. They're going to look very, very impressive once they're in. Nose weight installation. Nose weight goes into the engine. Very clever. Yeah, I like that. That's very cool. So the nose weight goes inside the engine. That's really cool. On to the front engine assembly, the gun part on the rear engine. So this is going to be quite a bit of work. The inner parts of this aircraft are going to be as much as work, or probably more than the exterior. And sadly, you're not going to see a lot of it, which is a real shame. Onto the piping, and then as you can see, there's the full installation of the rear engine, fuel tank, cockpit, front engine. That's going to be very, very impressive. I will make sure to get plenty of pictures of that part of the assembly. And then closing it all up with those two rear bulkheads with the prop shaft pushed through. Very, very cool. I got an amendment regarding the gun sight and the decal for instrument panel, 20mm cannon, so on and so forth. So that can stay in there. Fitting the top spine. Again, this is the amendment there for step 18, so thank you for that. Tail section, cowlings, etc. So it shows you all the accessibility, they open and close. Not sure how I can have mine yet, whether it be fully opened or closed, we'll have to see. But very, very nice instructions, very well laid out, clearly written, depicted. The pictures are great. It's very clear where parts go. Bomb bay door and landing gear bay door open. Very nice. Engine cowlings, wings, wing cannons. There you go, you can see the assembly of the wing cannons there going through, the muzzle on the end. Very cool. Still on the fence to buy that brass muzzle gun set for it. A lot of money, but I think it would add a nice look. I have to have a look around some of the builds of this to see what it looks like. Again, the wings, quite a lot to the wings. There is quite a lot to add to those. Quite busy, and then the wing assembly as well. Now, by the looks of it, you can just slot the wings on. So whether you can do that near assembly, whether they'll hold themselves on, whether they actually need gluing, I don't know. I think I'll ask Jim that, because I know Jim's built it. I said Jim's done about 20 times in here. That's nice, because you can always leave it off, saves room when trying to build it. And then all hatches open, landing gear in down position, shown there. All hatches closed and landing gear in the up position, so you can have it in flight. It's a very strange looking aircraft, I will give it that. Very, very unusual. And then the decal schemes. So we've got decal placement scheme for M13, M14, so as you can see, German splinter cam standard colours and layout. Same for that one, just different markings. That's the one with the Q on it, so we won't be doing that one. That's for sure. So it'll probably be that one with up, RP up. You've then got the one that's in French markings, not France. And again, very cool, the roundels, splinter cam, the registry marking on the tail, and quite a large diagram of the decals themselves. So that looks to be absolutely brilliant. And on the back, all the different variants. So you've got the fighter bomber, the destroyer, which is this variant, the twin-seater trainer, and the knife fighter. I do like that knife fighter, that's very cool. This little bubble on top. Very, very nice. There you go. So there we go, there's the HK Models 335 B2 Dornier. So, excellent looking kit. Can't see any faults in there at all. The instructions are beautiful, the decals are absolutely stunning. Apart from a few marks, but obviously that's the risk of buying a pre-owned kit. But I can pick and choose which ones I want, and there are aftermarket decals out there should it come to it. But it would be a shame to waste those Cargraph decals. Plastic looks great, a little bit of marking here and there, but it's not marking, it's marbling in the plastic. It's no problem at all. It's just something, it's about the only thing I could pick up on to mention in the review, to be honest. So that's the only thing I can pick up. Like I say, if you want this kit, it seems to be getting a bit harder to find now. I can't find any other variants other than one. I can't remember which one it was, I think it was the fighter bomber. So whether they've stopped producing it or what's going on, I don't know, but it's not a cheap kit. £150 is a lot of money. But as you've seen in the box, you get a lot in there. It's very high quality and a very, very unique aircraft. I know Tammy does one of these with 48 scale. I had the kit, and it's a nice little kit, but it's nowhere near as impressive as this thing. This thing is just a stunning, stunning kit, and I'm looking forward to starting it at some point. Don't know when. I've got a few of these unusual aircraft in the stash now, and yeah, really chomping at the bit to get going on them. So there you go. So there's my review of HK Models 1/32 scale Dornier 335 B2 heavily armed version. So I hope you like the review. Give us a comment, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. You give us a thumbs down, tell us why. And as usual, check out our forum in scalemodeler.com. That's INT scalemodeler.com. Check out our Facebook page, which is International Scale Modeler. Obviously, if you're not subscribed to this channel, give us a sub, give us a thumbs up, give us a comment. And as always, check out umpretail.com as well. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Hope I didn't waffle on for too long. I'll catch you around. I'll see you soon and have fun. So take care. Bye bye.